Hi, I'm here with Mr. Ron Marz, who was a surprisingly large part of my 90s comic book experience and who helped polarize me on the Marvel vs. DC war.
Now I have to know which side you came down on. I understand which side you came down on.
I came down hard, man, hard. In doing my research, I found out you were a massive influence because of Marvel vs. DC, because I pronounce it Marvel vs. DC. It was a fantastic. It was the first massive thing for me. Plus, it has Ben Reilly Spider-Man in it, who's my absolute favorite Spider-Man. I feel slightly ashamed to say I put him before Peter, because Scarlet Spider is still an absolute favorite of mine. You of course had the Emerald Twilight, which was fantastic.
Thanks.
It blows your mind at that time for him to turn on everybody. But I would love to know how you got into comics and what in comics pulled you in.
I read comics as a kid, like everybody does.
Yeah.
And then, you hit 15 or 16 and discovered girls and cars and all those things that seem a lot more interesting than comics.
No.
And then, when I was in college, I kind of got pulled back into it, and eventually met Jim Starlin, the creator of Thanos and Infinity War and all that. Got to be friends with Jim. I was working as a journalist during college and after college, and I met Jim. He had me copy edit his first prose novel, and when I got done with that, he said, maybe you should think about writing comics, which is sort of like somebody saying maybe you should think about writing, like playing for the New York Yankees. It's just not a thing you think is a real job that somebody does. But obviously it's something you'd say, why yes, I would like to do that. So
why not be a wizard?
Yeah, exactly. So Jim co-wrote a few things with me, introduced me around at Marvel, and I've literally been doing it ever since.
So my big things was Silver Surfer, I'm a massive fan of. I liked how more humanized he became. Instead of this mythical figure, he went through his own struggles and everything. And that's when I actually caught on to it.
Oh, cool. It was, that was certainly, if he was going to be the lead character, lead feature in a book, he sort of had to be a little bit more humanized. He couldn't be just, the guest star in Fantastic Four and sort of that character was removed from your from being up close and personal with the audience.
And then, how was it to get the brief where you're taking the Green Lanterns down essentially? DC contacted me and said, we'd like you to take over Green Lantern. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I love Hal Jordan's test pilot. The right stuff in a comic book. And love that Gil Kane costume. And they said, well, here's the other part of what we want you to do. So Emerald Twilight was DC's editorial mandate. As, that's how they wanted the story to go. And then in terms of what happened afterwards, of what happened with Power Ranger, and creating him to take on the lead role, they pretty much just left that to me and Darryl Banks, my artist on the book, and the editor, to make up as we went along. And then we get to what I feel is the second greatest crossover of all time, because Archie meets the Punisher will never get topped, ever. How was it just mashing these worlds together?
Oh, this is this thing is like the story you wanted to tell ever since you were 10 years old. And I can remember when I was 10 years old, writing a letter to DC or Marvel, I don't remember which one, but writing a letter and saying, you should have the Avengers fight the Justice League, because no one had ever thought of that. So literally, this is the sort of stuff that you read about and people fight about, and I got to do it for real.
Yeah. So personal connection, my mom bought me this comic when it came out.
Good on Mom.
So
there you go.
So she probably doesn't like you very much because you pushed me even further into this. But there's this whole family connection to this comic book where I'm like, please Mom, I need this comic book. It's the biggest thing ever.
So these made it over here.
Yes, there's a stationery chain / book selling company called CNA, the Central News Agency. They were my first real foray into places. You had a lot of the secondhand bookstores who bought in bulk overseas and shipped in and sold. And then CNA was
the ones I knew, because until my teens, I didn't know about these little comic book secondhand bookstores. So these came in as overseas publications. They were horrifically expensive at the time, but luckily, as you can see, the first number fell off. So they actually charged her R1.75, which
Good shape.
at that time would have probably equated to about 20 cents US.
All right, so you got it cheaper than we got it.
Yeah, it was amazing. But thank you for talking to us. We are the Mallcast. We're a baby YouTube channel, and we hope to grow from this because we have Ron Marz on our channel now,
Good deal, man.
and I
Happy
get
to do it.
to geek out hard.
Awesome.
Thank you very, very much.
You're very welcome.